Hey good people, this is Matisse, your lifestylist, and I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited about coming to you today with another one of our treks on the way towards our destiny. And so today's jewel is another step that's imperative in reaching your destiny. Now, Oprah Winfrey said, in order to reach your destiny, you have to be transparent and addiction-free. And that's my jewel for today. Now, of course, it wasn't my original jewel. I got the jewel from somebody else. But the point is, do you cherish the jewel when you get it? And I hope you cherish this. Now, being transparent, a lot of people don't like that concept because they feel like they have to tell everybody their business. That's not what that means. Transparent, yes, it does mean truthfulness and not having ulterior things going on. But the truthfulness begins with being truthful with yourself. Know thyself. When you are truthful with yourself about your shortcomings and when you're truthful with yourself about your talents, then you can use your talents to your ability and overcome your shortcomings. If you're not truthful with yourself, you can't be truthful with nobody else, and you can't move towards your destiny. That's so very important. Then once you are truthful with yourself, then you won't have any problem being transparent with other people. If you're trying to bless people, if you're trying to help people, if you're really trying to help people get to that next step in their life, you won't have a problem being transparent. Now, I ain't talking about casting your pearls among the swine, because sometimes your transparency is not deserved by people you give it to. Do not cast your pearls among the swine. Don't waste your jewels on people who do not cherish them. But be transparent with yourself and be transparent with the people that you're trying to, help, your loved ones and the people that you're trying to help. And it's going to bless them, in turn blessing you. Now, being addiction-free. This is not judgmental because addiction comes in all shapes and sizes and in all forms. I like food. I like food. Some would say I might be addicted to food. And that's something that I work on every day. I think about it in the morning when I wake up. I think about how I'm going to pace myself through the day, what foods I'm going to eat. Oh, and when I eat, oh, Lord, I like the smell of food, the taste of food, the way it feels. I like the thought of food. I like different types of food from everywhere. But if it's something that gets in the way of your destiny, it's an addiction. Just because it's legal, just because it's socially acceptable, don't make it not be addiction. If it gets in the way of you reaching your destiny, for instance, I can't start no YouTube channel till I learn to lose 20 pounds. Okay? Well, I can't lose 20 pounds because I'm addicted to food. YouTube, I'm not saying the YouTube channel is my destiny, but what I'm saying is if it's a step on the way to my destiny and I can't put something aside that's man-made or, whatever, in order to get to that destiny, it's an addiction. I'm no better than nobody else. And you're fooling yourself if you think that one addiction is different than the other, because anything that keeps you from your destiny is an addiction. You don't have to be a crackhead to miss your destiny. You don't have to be, I have a sex addiction or a pornography addiction or something that society looks down on addiction. Anything. You could just stay right outside the circle of your destiny and miss out. Matter of fact, that's like the Dante's Inferno. When you sitting right there looking at your destiny and you sitting right outside the circle. People who way far from their destiny, they know they got work to do. But people who are sitting right outside that circle of their destiny are the ones that might be more tortured. So remember, this is a next step that we're going to work on together. We have to be transparent and addiction-free in order to reach your destiny. So that's your jewel for the day. Okay, so today's butterfly. Today's butterfly is about real estate. Well, it's spring, and real estate is picking up. I always get busy in the spring. So really quickly, I'm going to give you some really easy steps in order to start your home buying process. Anybody can buy a home. And if you want real power, the landowners have the real power. Oh, it's important to vote. Y'all know what I think about voting. It's important to, we couldn't even vote till the 60s. And a lot of lives were lost in order to be able to vote. Some women couldn't even vote to the 20s. And a lot of lives were lost in the suffrage, movement. just to be able to vote. Okay. But the landowners have the true voice. They dictate the cost of the taxes. They dictate the quality of the schools. It's important if you can, if you desire to be a landowner, and you can do it. So, quickly, first of all, of course, we know that you're going to have credit. Ignoring your credit is the best way not to ever be able to get good credit. Get on some type of system like Credit Karma or Pull Your Credit and look at it. You have to take it step by step. See, there are so many things on your credit that might not even matter. You don't know what you're looking at unless you're a creditor. So let a professional help you, guide you on what to pay, when to pay, how to pay it, what to leave alone. Because some things aren't even worth touching. So what I do with my clients is if they feel like they have credit challenges, I refer them to one of my lenders that I love. So I refer them to one of the lenders that I really like. And what she does is she goes in and she looks at their situation and tells them, okay, we can do this easily. We can, if you do this, this, and this, I can get you here. And she'll give you a simulation, credit simulation. So she's going to tell you, if you do this and this and this in 3 months, I can have you here. And it never fails. Now, if you need a little bit more work, she's not going to just say, oh, no, I can't help you. She's going to refer you to a credit company, consultation company, that's going to help you be able to remove the other things off your credit or remedy it. That's the first step. The second step, you have to make sure that you have 2 years worth of income. Okay, so what that means is, so 2 years worth of income. Now, what that means is that whenever they determine how much that you're qualified for, they take 2 years of income and average them together. So if you, and this is important if you're self-employed too. Remember this when you're filing your taxes, if you plan on buying in a couple of years. So if you had 1 year you made $30,000 and 1 year you made $100,000, it's going to average out to be around $60,000. And based on your income and your debt and your credit score is how much going to determine how much house that you can get. So you have to have 2 years worth of income. In the same vein, so like, well, actually not in the same vein, but while you're purchasing a house, you have to keep the same type of job during the duration of while you're purchasing it. Okay. Now, after that, then we start looking for a house. Okay, so right there, you're done. It's not that difficult if you have a team. That's why you have to build a team. Remember, these people work for you. These people work for you. So I just want to encourage everybody who's this spring, people are, they got a little stimulus. And so you're thinking, what am I going to do with this money? I want to buy a house, but where do I start? Begin at the beginning. That's the only thing you can do. And find you a team, a good real estate agent, a good lender that's going to help you, walk you through it. Let me tell you something. To have the security of knowing that it's yours and, a landlord can't just sell it out from up under you. It's a rewarding thing if that's what you want. And if it is what you want, trust me, it's attainable. Okay. So that's just kind of getting you started. Okay. Now, what was that? That was the butterfly. Okay. So my resource for you is going to be rental assistance. Now, I'm in Oklahoma, and right now we have a rental assistance grant available to you. So go look at your city government website or state government website to get the application for the rental assistance grant. They're giving out money to help you, if during this COVID epidemic you've fallen behind, there's money out there. And I don't know where, based on where you are, I have people from all over watching this. But you have to look on your city government and your state government. And this is CARES Act money, so everywhere has it. All you have to do is fill out the application and you can't be denied. And if you have any questions, call them. That's what they get paid to do. Rental assistance grant. Get the rental assistance grant to assist you because, paperwork is getting shoveled around. People are being displaced. People are being, kicked out because they're late because you thought you were getting the furlough. Rental assistance grant. Go look on your city government websites and get that rental assistance grant to help you. Good luck on that. Okay. And my update. I know y'all see this burn on my face. Well, I did suffer from PCOS, and by me harnessing, the natural remedies in order to get rid of the PCOS, I've been able to lose weight, clear up my skin, all that great stuff. Well, many women who have PCOS to get facial hair. No, I ain't embarrassed. No, I'm not embarrassed. Ooh, but I used to really love to pick it. And so I would pick it here, pick it here, pick it here. But I said it's time for me to go ahead and move to the next step and quit using it as a crutch to self-soothe myself. So I started getting laser hair removal. And this is just temporary because this is actually my last, this was actually my last little session. So I've been getting it all along and you never knew. This little burn will last me, a couple of days, maybe 3 or 4 days. And the hair was already, the first time I went and got laser hair removal, the hair was probably 50% gone. And it was really bad here. And that's why she went over this extra, a couple of extra times. And then the second time, it was like, I ain't got to go back. But after about a month, maybe about 2 months, a few more hairs popped up. Them gray, stubborn gray hairs would pop up. No, I ain't embarrassed. Anyway, because it ain't there no more. But I wasn't embarrassed when I did have it. But, it did cause discoloration and ingrowns here. So I decided I was going to go ahead and remedy. So I had 4 treatments. After the third time, I went 2 months without going to get the treatment because I barely had any hairs come up at all. Had y'all noticed any on the video? But I did have a few hairs come up and she told me I had to have one more. So I got to be obedient, even though I felt like those I could go back and pick when I get nervous. No, I went and got my last treatment. So this is my last treatment. I am hair free and it's permanent. And I had maybe 5% of the hair. I don't even know if it's 5%, but 5% of the hair that I had initially had. And I'm just so excited about it. So, the women who have suffered from PCOS, unless you want to continue to pick it, you do have reprieve, and that's laser hair removal. And used to, black women couldn't get it because of the pigmentation in your skin. But now, it's not an issue. The laser's totally different. So make sure you find you a good dermatologist. I went to Face to Facial in Owasso, but you go wherever you want to go. Just make sure that they are used to working on your type of skin. There are going to be concerns for redheads. They're going to be concerned for like Mediterranean women. They have different undertones, and then black women of different hues. So the lighter complected you used to be, if you were lighter complected or darker complected, it mattered. Now it doesn't matter anymore. But just make sure you talk to them about your different concerns. And that's my update. That's my update. I'm just so excited about it. So I'll keep showing you. This is like see, it's really just on the surface there. Anyway, I'm so excited about it. I got this done on Friday, and this is my last treatment. So with 4 treatments, I am hair free on my face. And it was worth it. So it's not very painful. I boosted a little bit. I'd be like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And she asked me, well, do you want me to stop? No, I don't want you to stop. I want you to get that hair. So anyway, I'm so excited. I'm glad that you guys have stuck in there with me. I'm up to 112 subscribers. I'm on a roll. I'm so excited. And if you like what we're doing and you want to share this and you want to expand our community, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell. I had to quit texting everybody all the time. So anyway, I'm just so excited that you're a part of my life and a part of my community. Please comment below if you have any questions or if you want more information about any of the things I was talking about, and I'll be happy to give you specifics. If you want me to drill down on any of the subject, like come do a whole real estate, and I can do it slower. A whole real estate video, I can do that. If you want me to talk about my whole journey with my hair removal, I can do that. Whatever you want to talk about, just put it in the comment section and I will respond. Have a good evening and love somebody.